All right, guys. So yeah, we're continuing with our chakra series, as Noemi said. So if you guys want to start seated, you can sit, or if you want, if you have a blanket, you can fold it so it's kind of stacked, like about that thick maybe. So that one behind you, Kai, might be ready for you. Yeah, so we'll just do it kind of thick like that. No, just an option. You don't have to do this, but kind of bring it down towards or at the tailbone, and we'll lean back and then just set your hips on it. So your hips are resting, kind of the buttermilk biscuits, as my nephews would say. Just kind of lift the pelvis just a little bit, not a lot. And if that doesn't feel good, then just come into a seat. So coming into whatever position is going to be comfortable for you. Giving yourself the time to arrive in this space. We're kind of brushing off our day today. We're here for yoga and for our own self-care. Okay, I'm going to cover you with a blanket. You can settle in. And as we rest here on the blanket or in whichever position is your starting position, you give yourself permission to relax. Give yourself permission to relax. And relax. Letting the breath soften and just come and go naturally. Be relaxing the elbows and the palms and just coming into your space. You can close the eyes if that feels good for you. There's no rush. Just be. And now perhaps begin to bring your awareness above the navel, along the spine, just below the rib cage where that solar plexus region is. Maybe you notice your solar plexus as you breathe. Feel it rise and fall. This is our Manipura chakra. Manipura in Sanskrit means lustrous gem. And it's associated with the fire element. And this is a part of our body, the area of our body that's responsible for digestion, our physical digestion, as well as digesting experiences, such as conversations, things that we see or hear throughout the day. And it's also the seat of transformation. Thinking of that lustrous gem, that diamond that started as a piece of coal and is refined, transformed to a diamond. Inviting this flame of Manipura chakra to transform us from the inside out. Let your next breath leave the body completely. And then your next inhale, fill the body completely with your breath. And maybe you sigh and let it go. And then another breath to follow, breathing in, filling your entire being, fanning the flame, and then letting the breath go. And then come into your natural breath. It's in this space where we have our zest for life, our vitality. And when in balance, can guide and direct the trajectory of our life. As this is where we get our will, our drive. And so feel that balance of motivation, of drive, balance with this relaxation that we have right now. The power of fire, the strength of fire. Give ourselves one more breath in this beginning shape. Then let the breath go. And now let's gently, maybe bring one foot to the floor so we can just kind of lift the hips enough to pull that blanket out from underneath and then just lie right back down on the ground. And feel the body flat on the ground. There's no blanket anymore. We're just resting on the earth. And we'll breathe in. And on your next exhale, let's draw that right knee into the chest. And maybe we find the outside of the foot with the right hand. We'll come into what we call our half stirrup. So the right foot is kind of towards the sky. The right knee is bent in, and the right hand has the outside of the foot. We're just going to pause and surrender here. When we have our knee in towards our chest like this is our ascending colon on that right side. So we're giving a little compression there. It helps with our physical digestion. And when our knee is bent, our stomach meridian runs across the top of our leg, across that knee, and our stomach supports us in digesting our experiences. The conversations we have, the things we read, the shows we watch. So letting ourselves surrender into this shape. It's more comfortable. You can use a strap on foot if you want. And then you can kind of hold it like that, whatever's more comfortable, if that's more relaxing. Yeah. So if it's more comfortable to have a strap around that foot rather than the hand, give yourself permission. Remember, this is our yin practice. This is our receptive practice. We're not going for a world record in anything here. We're going for self-care. Softening our gaze and inviting in this transformation of Manipura Chakra. We're not even attempting to change the breath. We're just being. Relaxing our eyes. The fire element also governs our eyes. So that fire element is really busy all day as we see things and take things in through our eyes all day. So just giving rest to our eyes, letting ourselves refuel. Oh, one more breath. Let the breath go. You can remain here for a little while longer if you'd like, or if you're ready, you can gently kind of bring the leg, that right leg a little long, release the strap. Set the strap to the side and then let your leg come long on the ground. And this is our rebound. Maybe noticing the energy moving across the top of the leg, or maybe the right wrist, the right arm. Anywhere in that body, letting that energy just make its way. Maybe you find yourself just naturally wanting to sigh or pause with the breath. The rise and fall of the belly. Fanning that flame of Manipura Chakra. The transformation that's occurring at a subtle level right now within our being. Let's give ourselves one more breath in. And another breath out. And then when you're ready, maybe draw that left knee into the chest. Feel that knee drawn in, maybe wiggle the left foot around a few times. And then maybe you find the outside of that foot with the left hand. Maybe you wrap that strap around the foot again. And just draw that knee into the body. Maybe telling yourself that there's no right or wrong. That it's wherever you find yourself in whatever expression of this shape. Giving yourself a few breaths or sighs, whatever you need to arrive in the shape. Dropping into the space of self-care. Letting yourself be cared for as you receive the nourishment of your yin yoga practice. Perhaps the mind might be drifting away from this moment, and that's okay. But maybe you can give your mind something to focus on. Maybe you tell yourself, I deserve to be seen and heard. I deserve happiness. I am secure in my life's purpose. Anything that might resonate with your heart tonight. When we have that healthy balance of ego, it supports us in carrying out our life's purpose. So we offer ourselves a practice dedicated to Manipura Chakra. Just repeating a mantra, or maybe a word over and over to give that mind something to cling to. Maybe noticing if there's a color that you see behind the eyelids, and maybe just focusing on that color. Dropping into this moment. Really nice job, ladies. Now maybe breathing in and out 3 more times. Yes, nice. At the end of that last breath, you can release the strap, let that leg come long. And feel that flow of chi, that energy in the body. Relaxing into your rebound. Yeah, let a breath go. Back into a neutral shape. I deserve to be seen and heard. I'm secure in my life's purpose. Let's imagine our next breath coming in through the soles of the feet and flowing up through our entire being to the crown of the head and then out the palms. And then the in-breath through the palms to the crown of the head and just flowing gently across our body and out the soles of the feet. And draw the breath into the soles of the feet, nurturing every cell from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head and then out the palms. And then let yourself rest for another breath. Now let's exhale. Let's bring our right foot to the floor just so we can roll over onto the left side, making our way onto our stomachs. And when you get to your stomach, just place your hands on the ground and rest your forehead on the back of your hands. Coming onto the stomach, or yes, you guys got it. Forehead on the hands. And then maybe bend the knees so the feet are parallel to the sky, and just let the feet drop one side to the next, kind of like windshield wipering the legs, those feet side to side. And then when you're ready, bring your legs still back to the middle. Bring your legs long so tops of the feet are on the ground. And then let's lift our head, lift our chest. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. And then just gently lift the heart. Maybe gaze towards the ground in front of you before softening your gaze and closing your eyes. Your forearms and elbows are on the ground. Let the shoulder blades relax. Close the eyes. You can even just let the head hang. Just a little bit of effort on that low back. Drop in. Let the breath come and go, flowing through your body. Along the back of our body, along the spine, is our urinary bladder meridian. And that works with our kidneys. And it supports us in knowing that we're okay in the world, that we're safe. So letting go of fear here. We're drawing in some safety into our space on the next breath. Maybe you let the breath go and just drop into this comfortable space that you're in right now. I deserve to be seen and heard. Maybe with each breath, just imagine that Manipura chakra, that fire element, finding the steady burn that it needs to support you in your life. With each breath, you draw in confidence and strength, and that drive. It's not out of control, but it's controlled, and that's where your strength is. That burning drive that is contained, that moves you forward. With each breath, relaxing into your purpose, relaxing into your fire. Just one more breath in. And we'll exhale to lower down. You can bring the hands under the forehead like a pillow, and then maybe you bring your feet to the sky again and just sway them side to side. A little rest for that low back. And let the legs be long, and you can feel your rebound on your stomach this time. And we'll pause here on the belly. Just letting everything fall into place. The surrender. Let's breathe in. Then on an exhale, maybe lift the head just a little bit. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Let's press ourselves up, and then bring the knees maybe as wide as the mat, and then sit back onto your heels and rest the head on the floor. We'll come into our child's pose. Yes. Imagine that spine becoming long. Letting yourself rest. It might feel good to just place your hands under your forehead. Sometimes it feels good to stack the fists on top of each other and rest the forehead on the fist, or just rest the forehead on the ground. But give yourself time and permission to relax into the space. Bringing awareness to Manipura chakra. Visualizing that lustrous gem. It's being purified and transformed by fire. Maybe with your awareness on that precious jewel, you can begin your breath at the base of your sternum and draw the breath up, front of the body, to the crown of the head. And then exhale, the breath flows down the spine to the back of the body where that Manipura chakra is. And then up the front of the body, breathe in. Exhale down the back. Inhale up the front of the body. And exhale that nourishment down the spine. Inhale, drawing the breath in. Exhale. Flowing with your breath. Chakra. Yin Yoga reminds us that we don't have to do anything, that the shape that we're in right now is supporting our body and giving us what we need. By compressing certain meridians in the body, it allows our body to function optimally. On an emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual level. There's nowhere you need to go and nothing you need to do except surrender here in your child's pose. Everything you need is inside of you. And this practice is our opportunity to drop into that healing that it is within. Maybe your next out breath, just release any tension out low back. Relaxing the glutes and the knees maybe. Just seeing how that feels across the back. Sometimes we resist and we don't even know that we are. Not just in the body, but in life. Whenever you're ready, you can roll out onto your stomach and find your rebound on your stomach. Or maybe you roll over gently onto your back and find your rebound on your back. Drop into whatever you need. Good, guys. As you relax the face, feel your heart soften. And your lungs release. Relax any points of contact with the floor and just allow yourself to relax a little more. Maybe noticing that energy, that chi, what we say in Chinese medicine, or that prana in yoga. That tingling is that moving of energy. So we compress different parts of our body. So when we uncompress or decompress, we find our rebound. That energy can flow freely and go to the areas of the body that need healing. Now, whenever you're ready, you can roll over. Maybe you just roll to one side, and when you get to one side, then you can press up, and we'll bring our legs long in front of us. And keep those blankets on your legs, and I'll come around and put a blanket across your back in a second. We're going to come into our caterpillar. So you can either just fold right forward without a bolster or without a block. Sometimes it's nice to just fold like this. Sometimes it's nice to have that bolster or a block or anything else to rest and hold on. We just want to fold over the body or over the legs. This is that spine again, that urinary bladder meridian that runs on either side of the spine. Telling ourselves that we're okay, that we're safe. Letting go. Relaxing the stomach, not trying to draw the belly in, or just let it all hang out. And maybe relaxing the shoulders, letting the elbows maybe be heavy, so those shoulders just kind of relax. They're not in our ears, they're relaxing the shoulder blades, just gently slide down the back. Nice job, you guys. There's no right or wrong. Really nice guy. That fire within, that steady fire, it's supporting us. Sometimes we're in the fire and it really sucks. Our Manipura chakra gives us the strength to remain in those hard times, remain in the fire, so we can be transformed. There's a story of Agni. Agni means fire. So there's a story of Agni in the Indian tradition where Agni was cursed, that everything that Agni touched would turn to fire, which made Agni really sad because he didn't want to harm people. So he went to the gods and he said, "Can you please reverse this curse?" And Brahma said, "I can't reverse the curse. However, rather than the fire destroying, what if the fire were to transform?" And so now Agni, fire, is not to destroy, but to transform. Resting in that peace. The fire is here to transform, not to destroy. That the fire itself was distraught and weeping, that it could be for destruction, and begged for it to be taken away. And so we transform because of fire. Let's give ourselves another breath or two here. Maybe savor any stretch across the back or the arms or the legs or anywhere in the body. Thanking your body for all it does for you every day. And then as you're ready, just gently coming up out of your caterpillar fold and into your rebound. Let yourself be supported by the earth as we lie back. Yeah. And the breath, rest, the body, rest. The eyes rest. can stay in your rebound as long as you want. Whenever you're ready, just bring the knees in so the knees are above the hips and the feet maybe in line with the knee. And then just drop those knees off to the right side. So we just come into a little twist. The knees are on the right side, the knees can be stacked. And you can just rest the back on the ground. Maybe that shoulder doesn't touch the ground. The elbow fall. Just come into a comfortable position where your knees are on the ground. Sometimes that comfortable position is a pillow between the knees. That can feel really nice. So sliding in a gentle twist. Twists are supportive in our digestion, so feeling this digestive fire is penetrating every level of our being, that mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Let's relax the eyes, guys, and the face. It's interesting to have a yin yoga practice dedicated to Manipura chakra because our yin yoga practice is being and receiving, and Manipura is doing and going and moving. So it's this marriage of sometimes our strength is in receiving, it's in being, it's in the calm, it's in the steadiness. So give yourself permission to be and to receive, to rest, to slow down. There's immense power in our yin practices. When you're ready on an exhale, bring your knees back to the middle, rolling onto the back. Let's hug our knees into the chest. Let that back come somewhat neutral. And then we'll bring our knees directly over to the left, so coming right into the next twist on the other side. the strength in reflection and pause. The time between that stimulus and response that we've talked about so many times in our classes. That quiet confidence. That's a balanced Manipura chakra. That's a balanced fire. So let yourself find balance. Notice if you're squinting your eyes, and let your eyes and your face relax and soften. And without rush, whenever you're ready, bring those knees back to the middle. You can hug them into your chest and then come into your final rebounded shavasana, our final resting pose. Transitioning into complete rest. Nice job, guys. Maybe your transition into shavasana. Maybe you breathe in and out 3 times, maybe sighing with the breath or pausing after an inhale, signaling to your body that now it's time to let go of any shape and just be. Feel yourself just enveloped in love, completely loved and supported. And your next exhale, maybe sinking deeper into the floor, into the ground. Bring your awareness to your right hand. Relax your right thumb, index, middle ring, and pinky fingers. Relax. Relax your hand, your elbow, and your shoulder. Relax the right side of the chest. Relax the right shoulder blade. The right lower belly, the right low back. The right hip. Top of the right leg. The back of the right leg. The knee. The ankle. The right foot. Top of the foot. heel, bottom of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Relax. Relax the foot to the knee, to the hip, to the shoulder, to the elbow, to the wrist, to the tips of the fingers. Relax the right side of the body. Bring your awareness to your left hand. Relax the left thumb, second, third, fourth, and pinky finger. Relax the left palm, and as you relax the body, it becomes heavier. The left elbow, shoulder, the entire left arm. Relax the left side of the chest, the left shoulder blade, the left mid and lower back, the left side of the stomach, the left hip, the top of the left leg, the back of the left leg. Relax. The left knee, the left ankle, the entire left leg. Relax. The left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth toes. Relax. The top of the left foot, sole of the foot, the entire left leg, the entire left arm, the entire left side of the body. The front of the body, the back of the body. Relax the tip of the nose, the right cheek, left cheek, right eye, left eye, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the forehead, the lower jaw, chin, top lip, bottom lip, the entire face, the throat, the back of the neck, the entire head and neck, the entire body, the entire body, the entire body. Relax. Relax.